Hey guys, Halloween is next week and Dragonheir Sets Gods brought to all of us these Jolly Sprite gifts where we can get some resources for you. Try our luck right there in the pin of the banner to see which kind of heroes possible we get. You know, this is amazing. Actually, all the games like to bring something in terms of Halloween, and of course, you have the participation of Dragonheir as well. But guys, on this video I'm gonna be talking about the new meta in terms of Temporal Vortex. But before I bring this video, just checking out the video of my new sponsorship. This video is sponsored by Marvel Strike Force. Guys, this squad-based RPG game is another level. In Marvel Strike Force, we can play totally free with your favorite superheroes and supervillains, enjoying the world of multiverse. You can also enjoy this game playing with the fantastic Deadpool, Wolverine, Venom, Iron Man, and many others. What you guys have to do is very simple. Using my link in the description below or scan my QR code located right here on the screen, you'll be able to get free characters. And this month, guys, we have OhtkBpMHRg join the game, as I got mine here already, as you guys can see. Recruit heroes and villains from across the multiverse, like Iron Man, Wolverine, and Venom, and power them up for game modes like Campaign, Arena, and Blitz. New players can unlock up to 17 characters in the first 30 days, including Spider-Man, Deadpool, Thor, and more. And you can get for free Iron Man Zombie, and I got mine here already, guys. Look at this, check this out. And there is much more. Marvel Strike Force always impresses your community with new characters, and this month of October is not different. This fantastic strong Agatha joined the game, and you can get her for free from daily logins. But the juicy playing Marvel is when you can also unlock other characters in costume from Marvel movies, TV shows, comics, and much more. This month also you can get the Incredible Blade and his team of Night Stalkers. But there is even more. To celebrate the spooky season, players can read the promo code Halloween to get their free 100 charges for Zombie Iron Man, 600,000 gold, 480 level 2 training modules. So guys, do not forget to choose my link in the description below or scan my QR code right here to download the game. And now, let's go to the video. So, we are back again, and thank you Marvel Strike Force for the opportunity. But guys, let's continue here because I have the things to talk about in terms of the new meta team for Temporal Vortex. I'm gonna be talking about specific heroes that is now meta heroes in the game. For Temporal Vortex, many Temporal Vortex. This hero can be used even in Arena, okay? But I'm going also to talk here about the artifacts. And if you are curious about artifacts, I suggest you have a look at one of my previous videos because I brought something very interesting where it's possible you guys use the legendary artifact instead of the mythical artifact, you know? That is in the case if you didn't get or if you do not get the mythical artifact to improve your account for good. If you're lucky enough to have a Rook as a dupe, that's a different story, you know. Like in my case, I didn't get Rook twice, you know. That's why I have to do something on the way to improve my damage in terms of Temporal Vortex. And that's why I made this video, this previous video, to recommend you these artifacts that I've been talking about. But I'm going to show these now, you know, because this is really important, is really good for you as well, guys. So if you come here in terms of exchange, you guys are going to have access to all these artifacts right here, okay? And for sure, if you have a Rook, the Rat term is the one that every player would like to have, like my case as well. You know, but if you do not have these artifacts right here, guys, like these artifacts, I'm talking about Rook, okay? But you guys can use for other heroes as well. Guys, you can use easily a legendary artifact to improve this damage for you. That's the Matriarch gem, okay? That's really good. That's like a This artifact is totally mandatory for you having your account, you know, okay? That's to improve damage, you know, but do not forget to get also the poison of swamp, because this one, in my opinion, is the best one where rookie has to use. If you do not get the rat term, rookie has to use this one, you know. But the other heroes that's going to be with rookie, if you have whiskey or if you have some other heroes to place together with rookie there in the battle, in the composition, you know, that you have the Temporal Vortex, you guys have to use the Matriarch. All right, this is my huge recommendation for you. So guys, talk about the new meta team for Temporal Vortex. If you guys come here and check the team that all the other players are using, even between content creators, well, like, this is very simple. Look at this, guys. This hero here, Reita, I think it's Reita or Raita, is a support hero part of the poison element. This hero is insane. Is insane. She's a meta hero now. This is a new. She is a new standard of Temporal Vortex team for you guys go to use. Okay, so you guys can check properly right here how you're gonna build as well, how this guy built this hero, you know, just for having an idea. And a part of that, on the top of everything, the mist conch is totally required for you have for this specific composition. Do you know why? This is very simple, because here you have the information. When the wearer releases an ultimate skill and the enemy resists the inflicted debuff, that means that you cannot have accuracy, okay? There is go up to 100% chance to inflict what? Defense penalty level 2 on the enemy for 10 seconds instead. This state cannot be resisted. That means that every time this hero is going to apply the ultimate skill, if this hero doesn't have accuracy, she's going to apply defense penalty, okay? So this hero never will miss. Never you miss defense penalty. That's why this composition is going to work well with this hero here if you guys place this specific mythical artifact. Okay, now remember what I talked about this guy, Whiskey. Whiskey actually gonna use the poison swamp if you do not have if you already have rat tamer. If you do not have rat tamer, you have to use the poison swamp on rook, and then the matriarch gem you have to place on him for good. Okay, so it's how you're gonna work, guys. But this is the new meta team for Temporal Vortex, and Sakrida is here. The good point about Sakrida is because she has here a very nice passive skill about the corrosion school of element. You know what the corrosion does here. The corrosion skill, let's say, you know, it converts 2% of the current corrosion on the enemy into damage every 1 second. Minimum damage 100. So that inflicts 10% more attack corrosion on enemies every 0.5 seconds. Okay, that's how the passivity of her works. You know, that's why she can be interesting to use on this specific composition right here. However, you guys can also do something differently. If you guys have here the Mystic Conch, you guys can also use in the Witcher Remains, don't get me wrong. If you guys do not have Sacridia, you guys can place Dargo here and then place Dargo with the Witcher Remains, okay? That means that you guys are going to have 2 periods of defense down. And when that happens, it's possible to improve also your damage, okay? That can happen, and this is exactly what Nanko did. He placed between here before this this team here, this new meta. He placed one of the heroes with the Witcher Remains and another one with the Conch. Okay, this is an example, guys. That's why they have this insane performance here in terms of Temporal Vortex. They are doing well. They are doing well, actually. They are doing very well, you know. But this is exactly the meta team, guys. This is exactly the meta team. It's all about Reta, you know, like Sacridia is also there, you know, but is the new team that people are investing a lot between the players. Okay, the guys are investing a lot in terms of these heroes, and who knows, you know, because like it's possible I get maybe Sacridia in the right time, but two guys also saw there that Sacridia part of Nanko has been improved her inspiration. He inspired her to, where she does well her performance in the battle. Now I'm going to take her here. This is Reta, guys. She's really good. She's really good. She's totally meta now for Dragonheir. You know, so not just me is talking about her, like Goraz also made a video talk about her. You know, she's really good hero. Really good. She also improved defense right there, a part of the debuffs that she applies, you know, and she can be a really, like a very nice supporter. It's not just about Temporal Vortex. Also in Arena, she is also a problem in Arena. She can bring you troubles easily, you know, and people are using her in Arena a lot. If you like the players that are getting her, they try to use this hero in Arena and they are having insane performance as well in terms of Arena. So she's really nice hero, you know. And then Sacridia here, if you go to check inspiration here effect, so look at that. She has she's going to ignore 15% of target's defense if he's level 5, you know. She improved attacking 30%, you know. Look at the second here. When dealing damage to an enemy every 15 seconds of the target's max HP over that of the hero, the damage dealt to will increase by 1% up to 12%, you know. So this is a hero that's going to improve a lot in terms of damage. And the first level here, she heals the hero by plus 8% max HP after killing an enemy. Yes, guys, that's why Nanko is using her there. You know, she can actually works. And then I did this test before in terms of the test server, you know, and then she is a nice hero to use in terms of Temporal Vortex as well. But just in this specific case here, you know, that I'm showing to you guys, because like this is the new meta now, you know, and I know that some players gonna be focused in terms of the specific banner to have her, you know. If there is going to be a banner in the future here to be able to get her, the guy is gonna try their best to have her. Meaning talking about players that they are competitive players in the game, you know, they are going to try to do that. I'm going here to the banners. So we have to go here and going event, upcoming event, and it's possible to check between one banner to another here when she's going to be available, you know. And when she's gonna be available, for sure the guy is gonna be focusing. Like this banner here where you have a whiskey, the possibility to have a whiskey, you know. So all the players gonna be focusing on it, you know. They're gonna be focused on it to see it's possible to get her, you know. So that can happen, guys. That can happen. Like let's see here, like look at Sacridia here on this one, you know. It's totally random. It's totally random, but there are possibilities to have Reta, you know. There are possibilities to have a Reta. And none of these banners now have her, but yeah. So if something coming with her, for sure the guy's gonna be focused, you know. But not is coming at the moment. Maybe in the future after the migration, it's possible that happen. But anyways, this is the video, guys. I really want to bring this video to talk about the new meta, you know, the new meta that includes Reta. You know, she's the hero that everybody's gonna be trying to focus to have her in the game, you know, and a part of Sacridia as well. According to what Nanko did here as an example, you know, even though this guy here are doing something good with Dargo, but you see the inspiration right there, you know. But like what Nanko did here is really good, you know. And I know the how Reita is powerful to use. As you guys can see here, another situation, guys using Reita, you know, in the game. This guy here also is using another hero there, that is Fruba. You know, Fruba is also an amazing epic hero. So he's using two epic heroes right here, you know. So he's doing well. Look at this. He's doing well. Anyway, guys, so if you like the video, just like the video, subscribe here to my channel. Thank you very much for all the supporters, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Yet we shall never stop. Oira de Tavari.